Willkommen zurück zu Tales of BERSERIA. Beim letzten Mal haben wir einen Jungen kennengelernt, der unter anderem sich sehr viel für Geschichte interessiert. Und ja, heute wollen wir eine Trankzutat finden. Eine zweite Trankzutat. Die erste haben wir letztes Mal schon geholt. Die zweite holen wir heute vielleicht, falls wir denken können. Wir müssen nämlich wieder in das mehr oder weniger erste Gebiet zurück. Ob wir hin können? Naja, mal gucken. Das ist nämlich da ganz oben, wo ich nicht hinkomme, weil es da keinen Hafen gibt oder was. Das ist ja reizend. Das heißt, da können wir halt erst später hin. Dann ist es halt so. Kann ich halt nicht machen. Ja? Also ist da ganz oben, wo wir nicht hinkommen. Da weiter links, da oben. Ja, dann halt nicht. Dann düsen wir halt Richtung Hauptquest erstmal weiter zu den Isolde, Stadt der Südbeere. Gedöns. Ich hätte gerne erstmal das Zeug da gemacht, aber geht nicht, was?
It's too bad that wasn't the real I freed. But I'm glad everyone on the ship is feeling better.
Yeah, though it sounds like they never want to touch that Salatoma stuff ever again.
What about Eleanor?
She took it too, and her face went all wow.
I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she actually feels.
Oh, well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about her, aren't you, Velvet?
No, it's nothing like that.
Let me tell you something, kiddo. When young maidens ripen, they have trouble expressing their feelings.
So Velvet's ripen?
Mogilu! Quit giving Laphicet confusing thoughts.
No trouble expressing those feelings, I see. The Abbey is supposed to exist to bring peace and order to the world. Everything the Abbey does, everything Lord Melchior and Shepherd Artorius do, it ought to be rooted in that mission. And yet, something just doesn't feel right here.
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Something wrong? Whoa! Easy there. Just asking.
Sorry. I was just deep in thought. Is there something you need from me?
Nah. Just heard a bunch of sighs and wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No, I drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah. Tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
Hey,
What?
are you afraid of demons?
No, I am not. It's more like I despise them. 10 years ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Including your family?
Yes. The only family I had at that point was my mother. And in all the chaos, she... All I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me. I didn't want anyone else to have to feel the way I did. And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons. So you can keep your pity.
Gotcha. I will then.
Okay. So. Neuer Hafen, neues Glück.
What is that?
Ein Vogel?
That's called a
A fish?
penguin, a type of bird native to this area. Penguin. Gern. Their meat is succulent and tender, and makes a lovely stew.
Wow, what's it taste like?
Ist so
You'd
niedlich,
eat
würde sich
that poor
essen.
thing? Savage.
You're one to talk, demon. It was one of my mother's specialties.
All right, enough of the chit-chat. Magilu, what's this grimoire friend of yours like?
Well, how do I put it? Oh. You know, like that.
Hä?
Like what?
Well, to put it in a way those of meager imagination can understand, Grimm's got a sort of listless, aristocratic air about her. A noble woman in her twilight, you could say.
Huh. So you mean like a woman, but different from Velvet and Eleanor.
You're not wrong there. Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Grown woman. Okay, I got it.
Well, since we got her name, we could start by asking around.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What's up, kiddo?
Magilu, you're a grown woman yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing your real feelings?
Good question. Put simply, a long time ago, mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Come on. Let's question the townsfolk.
Gut. Isolde. Und hier können wir auch wieder irgendwie so ein Minispiel spielen. Spielen wir mal. Chamberlain 2. Das haben wir schon, ne? Glaube ich ja. Okay. Was ist das hier? Achso, ich kann hier runterspringen. Ah. Dann springen wir da gleich mal runter. Aber erstmal sammle ich hier noch mal ein bisschen Zeug ein. Da kann ich auch noch runterspringen. Ja, Wahnsinn. Ein bisschen Zeug. Kann man mal mitnehmen. So. Ich kann fragen, stehen die Schiffe da hinten was? Aber nein, sie bewegen sich tatsächlich. Im Schneckentempo. So, springen wir mal runter. Ist ein Schatz? Oder so. Ein Traumhering. Toll. Nicht zu verwechseln mit einem Traumehering. Ist nur ein Traumhering. Wie geht Lavendel? Ich glaube, ich werde mich hier ein paar Mal verlaufen. Insbesondere, wenn ich immer wieder die falschen Wege gehe. Da unten ist eine Katzkiste. Weil kann man ja mal machen. Hier unten ist halt noch so viel Zeug zum Einsammeln, ne? Okay, das wird lustig. Das? Mammut, das nennt man Haus. Ach so, wusste ich nicht. Ich weiß, hier muss ich nicht hin, aber ich will mal kurz gucken. Okay, hier muss ich hin. Dann gehe ich da erstmal nicht hin. Dann weigere ich mich halt. So. Noch ein Speicherpunkt. Weil da vorne, der hat ja nicht gereicht. Okay. Und hier geht's runter. Strandmusik hier. Die geht mir gleich auf den Keks. Ich weiß auch nicht warum. Ich habe nicht genug Seelen. Nein. Aber was nicht ist, kann ja noch werden. So, da ganz hinten habe ich irgendwo eine Sprechblase. Gehen wir mal hin. Da ist auch noch eine andere Kiste. Gucken wir mal. Guten Tag.
It's become common practice to use Southgan lumber for shipbuilding, but there's a reason. Our trees really are the best for it.
Natant trees only grow in Southgand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
You know your stuff. Long ago, before people knew how to build seafaring vessels, Midgan and Southgan were separate countries. Then our ancestors fashioned rafts out of Natant logs and floated all the way to Midgand. A Midgand craftsman, amazed to see a humble raft cross the open sea, returned with our ancestors here to Southgand.
He had used the Natant logs to build a large, sturdy ship.
Thanks to him, commerce took off between Midgand and Southgand, and the age of exploration began. The excitement of a new age had everyone floating on air, but within mere decades, Midgand declared war on Southgand.
Ironically enough, it was ships made from trees from their islands that enemies used to invade them.
The fighting continued for a long time, but in the end, Midgand emerged the victor. Our islands were occupied. As hard as things were, our ancestors still liked to joke about it. They'd say, age of exploration, more like age of exploitation.
When things were that bad, they could still joke about it?
Southganders have always been a cheerful bunch. We tend to look for the silver lining in every cloud. It may not seem like it these days, but Southgand used to be a place where the laughter would never cease. Some people even used to call it Shenanigand.
Shenanigand. This must have been a really fun place.
Okay, aber was genau machst du da jetzt eigentlich mit deinen Händen? Oh, ich putze ein bisschen hier. Und ein bisschen da. Und hier ist noch ein bisschen Staub. Und hier ist noch kein Handabdruck. Okay, ja, dann putze ich wieder hier, weil hier war ich schon lange nicht mehr. Okay, dann putze ich wieder hier und... Komischer Typ. Ist auch wahr. Das ist keine Bootspflege, das ist Bootputzen mit der Hand. Wenn du keinen Lappen hast, weißt du, wenn du es dir einfach nicht leisten kannst, dann nimmst du halt die flache Handkante. So, wow. Sollen die. Nun gut. So, wo ist jetzt hier die Kiste, die ich vorhin gesehen hatte? Da. Giftwehr. So, was haben wir hier drin? Guten Tag, guten Tag. Hier ist auch eine Sprechblase. Hallo, guten Tag.
So, how do you like our island? Nice and laid back, right?
It's quite a bit different from Logris.
Ja, hier gibt es Leute, die putzen ihre Boote mit der Hand.
Before the opening. But recently, a lot of our young folk have gone starry-eyed about the city and left us in the lurch.
It's still better than it was when the demons first started showing up. We have the Abbey to thank for that. And because people are traveling more now, the need for ships has skyrocketed. Our lumber industry is booming.
In other words, when the money started flowing, people let it go to their heads?
That and those exorcists and soldiers from the bigger cities, they really seemed sophisticated. People from the other islands wear different clothes and have things we don't, you know?
Getting worked up and worked over by what's trendy. Is that foolishness not the very definition of youth?
If this keeps up, our island's traditions will fade away. That's what worries me.
I understand how you feel, but you have to give young people the freedom to be themselves.
Ja, genau. Das Privileg der Freiheit soll man auskosten dürfen, oder nicht? Finde ich. Nur weil etwas, 700 Jahre gemacht wurde, heißt es nicht, dass man es weiterführen muss. Nur weil, ja, das haben wir immer so gemacht. Dann entsteht niemals Fortschritt. Weil, dann hat man es ja immer so gemacht und man macht es auch immer noch so. So wahr. So, und gehen wir mal da vorne weiter. Da hinten soll ich hin? Kann ich das irgendwie umgehen? Ich glaube, nein. Was war das? Eine Tomate? Tomatoes. Okay.
Still no leads on that grimoire lady.
Das ist auch noch niemand gefragt.
Magulu, when did you get that letter from her you mentioned?
Hard to say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
Take this seriously, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat... It's them!
The final preparations are complete. Once you've assumed your new post, everyone will act on your command.
Thank you, sister. But to be honest, I worry that these shoes I'm filling might just be a bit too big for me.
You need not worry. You possess a special strength and quality that others lack. Shepherd Artorias has high hopes for your deployment to Palamedes. Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader, and you will be.
Yes, I'll try to make you proud, sister.
They're sending him to Palamedes? Is that the name of a facility on this island?
I had better get going.
Safe travels.
Statt dass jetzt einfach auf die
one more
zustürmen.
thing. Be careful around the demon in Haria. It's stronger than it looks. We've even had some casualties.
Die machen wir doch einfach so platt.
Understood.
Kann doch nix.
Also, if you must drink the water, remember to boil it.
Sister,
I know, I worry too much. But I just can't help myself.
So, there's a demon in Haria. Sounds like it's a pretty feisty one, too.
If so, it may prove useful.
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to show up here at the very same hour we do.
I understand your suspicion of me, but have you any proof?
None, it's true. But as an exorcist, you're certainly sympathetic to the Abbey's cause.
And soon you may wish we were sympathetic.
Eleanor hasn't been snitching on us. I'm sure of it.
And how would you know? Are you watching her even when she's taking a bath?
Huh? No, I don't. I always stay outside when she's taking a bath. And...
Then isn't it possible she's communicating with the Abbey in secret while you're not there?
You pledged to obey me until the day you die, correct?
Yes, that I did.
Remember, when you two trade blows, only the Abbey wins.
One less demon, and one less traitor for them to worry about.
While we're standing around here arguing, that demon could be attacking Grimoire.
It's true. Let's find some more people to question around town.
Ihr habt doch niemanden befragt.
So what's it really like?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and Vessel. Do you share, like, thoughts and feelings?
Sort of. When I'm dwelling inside Eleanor, I can see what she sees and hear what she hears. But I can't read her thoughts or her emotions. Sitting in a box doesn't teach you how the box feels.
I see. In that case, I want to give her as little time alone as possible.
I don't want to bathe with her, alright?
I know. You're a boy and all. For her baths, we can send Bienfu. No, that's a bad idea. It'll have to be Magulu, or myself.
Phew.
What sort of boundaries have you and Eleanor drawn? How do you sleep?
We talk before bed sometimes, but it's not like I'm sleeping by her side or anything. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up if I'm dwelling inside her.
Does she ever get out of bed at night?
Not in my experience. And she sleeps so peacefully.
Huh?
When she's around you guys, she always looks so stern. But when she's sleeping, her expression is softer, you could say. She lets her hair down too. And I think it's kind of prettier that way.
Huh. So that's what he likes. Well, keep an eye on her, but...
But?
Watch out for the older girls.
Huh?
Okay.
Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them quarrel, not even once.
Did you ever fight with your brother, Velvet?
Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy dog.
Puppies are a lot more obedient. I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
Huh? I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is in any way adorable.
But Shigure seemed like he was having fun.
Sometimes you just don't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
Little brothers.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child.
Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Huh? That's a bit extreme, but actually, when I'm talking with Lavisette, sometimes I think, this is what having a brother must feel like.
I could be Eleanor's brother.
Don't take any of this nonsense seriously, Lavisette. Malakim are just tools to exorcists. She can never think of you as her brother.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malakim. I know that's true because I can think of him as a brother.
Right.
She's all talk. Don't believe her.
It seems to me like you're the one who's treating him as a tool, by forcing your own opinions upon him.
Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick, which one will the Muppet pick?
How about an older brother instead?
So kann das manchmal sein, ne? Wenn man halt die Zuneigung von jemandem haben will und nicht jemand anderem überlassen will, ist halt schon blöd. So, ja, wir düsen immer dahin, gehen die Sprechblasen hier durch. Und dann mal schauen. Guten Tag.
The people of Southgand originally worshipped Aminoch, the Empyrean of Water. The lives of the people of the Southern Isles are inherently tied to the sea. Whether it was gratitude for a good catch or an appeal for protection, everyone offered their prayers to Aminoch.
But the Abbey worships Innominat, don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey, but one small village deep in Southgand is a special case. The village is called Haria, and even now they keep their faith in Aminoch. They've even quarreled with the Abbey. I'm grateful that they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
Aber anderen vorschreiben, was sie zu glauben haben, ist doch so in Mode, habe ich so gehört. Oder nicht? So, irgendwie jetzt auf tiefere Ebene kommen, mache ich hier... Da. Okay. Da ist auch noch eine Kiste. Sag ich ja nicht nein. So, was kann ich da schon wieder für ein Minispiel spielen? Guten Tag. Bienfo-Ditchen spielen. Was ist denn Bienfo-Ditchen? Versuche mit BE-Info möglichst weit übers Wasser zu hüpfen. Drücke wiederholt die Tasten für jede Stufe, um die Geschwindigkeit aufzubauen. Drücke L1 oder R1, wenn du den leuchtenden Sprungbereich erreicht hast, um zu springen. Je mehr Geschwindigkeit du aufgebaut hast, desto weiter wird BE-Info hüpfen. Kurz bevor BE-Info auf das Wasser trifft, erscheinen eine Taste, steht da tatsächlich, und ein Ziel auf dem Bildschirm. Drückst du die Taste genau dann, wenn sie das Ziel erreicht, glitscht BE-Info übers Wasser und verlängert seinen Sprung noch weiter. Wie viele TL-Münzen du erhältst, hängt von der zurückgelegten Distanz und deinem Rang ab. Okay. Machen wir leicht. Drücke wiederholt Quadrat. Wenn zu springen L1 oder R1. Je nach Schwierigkeitsgrad wiederholt die entsprechenden Tasten. Okay. Drücke im Sprungbereich am Ende des Piers L1 oder R1. Drücke während des Springens die angezeigte Taste. Okay. Komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon. Yeah. Okay. War das jetzt gut? 85 Meter, das ist halt nicht so viel. Okay. Höheren Schwierigkeitsgrad. Wiederholt der Reihe nach rechts. Quadrat. Okay. Hä? Jetzt. Hä? Ah, okay. Warte. Minispiel neu starten. Muss die abwechselnd drücken. Nein! Ah, Mist. Aber 137 Meter ist schon ganz ordentlich. So. Noch ein Schwierigkeitsgrad. Schwer. Okay. Nein, Schultertasten nicht gedrückt gekriegt. War so auf die Kombination drücken halt versessen, dass ich es einfach nicht hingekriegt habe. Ich glaube, er hat wieder nicht genommen, dass ich gedrückt habe. Also diesmal habe ich gedrückt, aber wohl ein Tickchen zu spät. Okay. Ach Mist, falsche Taste. Okay, was wäre jetzt der höchste Schwierigkeitsgrad? Oh Gott. Oh Gott. Nee. Oh Gott. Okay. Wieder Schultertaste ist. Das geht aufs Hirn, geht das. Oh, Alter. Schultertaste, bitte. Oh, Mist. Ah, es hat für Platz 11 gereicht irgendwie. Okay. Das ist immer Platz 11, Mammut. reicht mir so. Yenfu-Gewand. Ui, toll. Gut, zur Kenntnis genommen. Ist ja nett, dass es Minispiele gibt. Man muss ja nicht alle perfekt machen können, ne? Das ist halt nett, so zwischendurch. So. Expedition ist zurück, das heißt, die Folge ist eigentlich auch schon wieder zu Ende. Aber die Sprechblase nehmen wir noch mal eben schnell mit gleich. Und dann mal schauen. Das wird schon, vielleicht. Eventuell. Wo ist es denn hier? Da. Oh Gott. Hallo.
What does it mean to become an adult?
The eternal question of youth.
Have you ever heard of the ceremony of adulthood? It's a yearly tradition on this island.
If I remember right, it's totally wild. Everyone throws bananas and oranges at each other.
Traditionally, yes, but things have changed over the years. Bananas and oranges are a thing of the past. People are always reaching for bigger and better things, right? In this case, it's watermelons. Whole watermelons.
You're throwing watermelons? That's gotta hurt.
Trust me, I know. But watermelons are the least of our worries. Recently, people have started flinging coconuts.
Coconuts? Those things are as hard as rocks!
Das
Trust
tut
me,
weh.
I know. Like getting hit with a brick. Now, every year, there are some kids who never make it to adulthood.
You don't mean they...
Yeah, I've kept putting it off myself, but it looks like this year I've got no choice but to participate. That's crazy. It's far too dangerous. And more importantly, how does it make someone an adult?
There are ancient traditions that say overcoming danger marks a child's coming of age. Some people still cling to the old ways.
You've hit the nail on the head. There are lots of old folks that sit around complaining how weak us darn kids are. The hypocrites. Back then, they used bananas and watermelons. They even cracked the watermelons ahead of time.
I don't think cracking a coconut would help much either.
So that's why you're standing about looking blue.
I'm so ashamed of myself for being scared.
If you don't want to do the ceremony, why not just skip it?
I'd love to, but I don't really have a choice. I wouldn't be able to show my face around here if I chickened out.
Having the courage to say no to something you don't feel is right. Isn't that the true mark of an adult?
Wait.
You're right! Now I can finally become an adult! Oh, yeah! Look how grown up I am!
And getting carried away with yourself and acting the fool is the true mark of immaturity.
Sorry. You're right.
Gut, aber da wären wir halt wieder bei Dingen, ne, die halt zig Jahre Tradition waren. Die man halt einfach irgendwann nicht mehr machen sollte. So, was können wir denn hier für ein Minispiel machen? Hallo. Ich bin Himiko, die jüngste Tochter der Charakterkartenfamilie. Prinzessinnenkarten mag ich am liebsten. Lass uns zusammen spielen. Oh Gott, nein. 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 Einfach nur nein. Gut, und wie das dann von jetzt weitergeht, gucken wir uns dann an in der nächsten Folge von Tales of BERSERIA. Bis dahin, viel Spaß noch. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis dann.